I make this noise, and she'll always come to me.
Hard swamp? You know, when we threw rescuing the princess and all that stuff. We? Okay, there's no There's me in my swamp.
As the first week of January arrived, most people were still cleaning up after the holidays and nursing the after effects of celebrations. Yet the internet's most talked about triangle, Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber, and Selena Gomez, was once again at the center of public attention, causing a stir that many thought would have faded by now, but clearly hasn't. Despite years filled with rumors, headlines, and social media drama, it seemed impossible for these three to step out of the relentless spotlight. And as the new year began, a single Instagram story from Hailey Bieber set off a frenzy of speculation, theories, and trending hashtags. The story began innocently enough. Hailey posted a New Year's photo with Justin, the couple sharing a kiss, and captioned it, 10 New Years together and counting, punctuated with a bold middle finger emoji followed by a red heart. On the face of it, it was a simple celebration between husband and wife, but in the world of celebrity, nothing is ever that straightforward, especially when Selena Gomez remains in the periphery. Within moments, Twitter, TikTok, and every corner of pop culture discourse erupted. Was Hailey taking a swipe at Selena with her not-so-subtle emoji? Was she reminding the public, and perhaps a certain ex-girlfriend, who was now sharing midnight kisses with Justin? Or was the emoji simply for the countless critics and trolls who have doubted her marriage? The timing, the choice of words, and the emoji set off a wave of speculation that was impossible for the internet to ignore. Subscribe for more wild pop culture stories. This love triangle has long been the internet's favorite ongoing soap opera, with fans invested since Justin and Selena's first date in 2011, dissecting every photo, unfollow, and cryptic lyric. Though all three have publicly expressed a desire to move forward, the internet never truly lets them. Even during quieter periods, a single post can reignite debate. Hailey's New Year's post was the latest spark, especially since, for months, the trio had managed to avoid headlines. No public arguments, no pointed interviews, no TikTok likes that could fuel fan theories, offering a rare period of calm. But with just one image and one emoji, old wounds reopened and fans started debating timelines and intentions. One thing that immediately caught attention was Hailey's claim of 10 New Years together, which left many fans confused about the timeline, given the complicated, often overlapping relationships between Justin, Hailey, and Selena. 2014 was a pivotal year. Justin and Selena were still in their on-again, off-again phase, while Justin and Hailey were spotted together as friends, including a now-famous New Year's Eve photo. In 2015, rumors of a closer relationship between Justin and Hailey grew, and they reportedly rang in the new year together again. By 2016, they were socializing at the start of the year, with Instagram as evidence. In 2017, Justin spent New Year's in Miami and Hailey in New York, so no joint celebration that year. Then in 2018, Justin and Selena rekindled their romance at the end of 2017 and celebrated New Year's together in Mexico, captured by paparazzi and widely reported as a major Jelena moment. From 2019 onwards, after Justin and Hailey married, every New Year's was spent together as husband and wife, and including 2025 and 2026, that brings the tally to 10 New Year's celebrations as a couple, not consecutively, but cumulatively. So, from this perspective, Hailey's 10-year count is accurate if each shared celebration is included, regardless of whether they were consecutive. The internet, of course, was not satisfied with such straightforward math. Debate continued, especially about the now infamous emoji. While the red heart was standard, the middle finger was anything but, leading some fans to believe it was a direct jab at Selena, while others thought it was more likely directed at critics and online trolls. Hailey has spoken openly about the impact of constant online hate on her mental health, so perhaps the middle finger was a message to doubters and those who insisted on involving her in drama. Still, intention mattered less than perception, and many assumed Hailey was stirring the pot, deliberately or not. Subscribe if you're following every twist in this story. No celebrity drama is complete without conspiracy theories, and the Bieber-Gomez-Baldwin triangle is rife with them. One of the wildest involves New Year's Eve 2014, when Selena was in Dubai with Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid. Justin and Selena had just broken up, and some fans speculated that Kendall and Gigi orchestrated the trip to clear the way for Hailey to get close to Justin. This theory, while far-fetched, gained traction when someone noticed Kylie Jenner liked a TikTok video about it, though it's unclear if that was intentional, accidental, or even true. In reality, Selena was in Dubai for a Balmain event and brought her own friends, but the story persists, fueled by coincidences and fan speculation. Meanwhile, every move Hailey, Justin, or Selena makes, especially on significant dates like New Year's, is scrutinized for hidden meanings. Over the years, all three have insisted they want to move on, but social media, and sometimes their own posts, keep dragging them back into the spotlight. For Hailey, the situation is particularly challenging. No matter what she shares, someone always links it to Selena. Even if her post was a genuine celebration of her relationship, the timing and emoji choice reawakened old debates. For a brief period, the drama had subsided and the triangle was out of the headlines, but one post changed that instantly. Some people wonder if the attention is secretly welcomed, or if it's simply the cost of being public figures with intertwined histories. From 2014's New Year's Eve photo to the present, every post, every like, every song lyric becomes a piece of evidence for armchair detectives across the internet. The post from Hailey, with its 10-year claim and defiant emoji, was no exception. Fans immediately started mapping the timeline, referencing years when Justin and Hailey were together, years when he was with Selena, and even years when he and Hailey were only friends but still spent the holiday together. The infamous 2018 New Year's in Mexico, where Justin and Selena were spotted together, remains a particularly sore spot for some fans, as does the idea that the count of New Year's celebrations with Hailey includes years when the two weren't in a formal relationship. Those determined to find shade directed at Selena pointed to the emoji as evidence, while others insisted it was simply a response to haters. The debate reached every corner of the internet, with TikTok users analyzing the exact meaning behind the choice of emoji, Twitter threads dissecting the possible messages, and Instagram comments full of both support and criticism. Subscribe for the latest updates and deep dives into celebrity timelines. In the midst of all this, conspiracy theories continued to flourish. The Dubai trip theory, for example, has never fully gone away, with some fans convinced that Kendall and Gigi's involvement was more than coincidental. The idea that Selena was moved out of the way so that Hailey could spend time with Justin is repeated every year, despite there being little concrete evidence. The involvement of Kylie Jenner, who allegedly liked a TikTok video about the theory, only adds fuel to the fire, even if the like was accidental or never happened. Despite the lack of hard proof, these stories endure, kept alive by fans who love to connect dots and uncover hidden motives. As always, the reality is likely far less dramatic than the stories spun by social media, but that's never stopped the internet before. The fascination with this trio goes beyond just their relationships. It's about nostalgia, the power of social media, and the way celebrity narratives are shaped by both the stars themselves and their audiences. Each New Year's, each anniversary, and each cryptic post becomes a new chapter in a story that refuses to die. Even when all three insist they want to move on, the cycle repeats with every new development. The scrutiny is relentless, and the stakes are always high, especially when the internet is hungry for drama after a quiet season. For Hailey, the pressure is particularly intense. She's spoken about the mental strain of being constantly compared to Selena and the way her every move is interpreted through the lens of the past. Even when she tries to focus on her marriage and her own happiness, critics are quick to draw her back into the love triangle narrative.